Hey everybody, welcome. Just wanted to do some inking tonight. I'm going to be playing some music. You guys can come in the chat and hang out whenever I get started here. And I'll start off by playing some music from my band Ugly Tongue, and then I'm going to get into inking. So thanks for joining. Hope to see you guys in here and talk just for a little while.
Stretched on, punch clock and rolled the bones. I got my place and I lived all alone. Then I went this way, that big moon made its rounds. I guess without a fate, you can't tell lost from found. Then I heard a voice, said was sweet and kind. Knew all my secrets, yeah, it shared all my time. Yes, it love lies.
Not loving it. Not working for me for some reason. Here we go. Almost. Pulling lines is very tough. Oh my gosh, this is gonna give me fits all night. Woo! This is rough. And that's why I'm practicing. Boom. Not what I want. There we go. Oh, it's going to loop around. Guess I'm going to have to change it every time. Oh, hey, I got some guys in the chat. Let me get in here, guys. Sorry. Woo! Wow, I can't get this to come up. Hey, thanks, Tank. Thanks for coming in, man. It probably is a lag on my end. It could be StreamYard too. I've been having some trouble with StreamYard, so. But thanks for hanging, man. I'll try to keep up. It's weird when I have the headphones in and all the music. I feel like I can't hear anything, so. But we're gonna have some fun. Thanks for coming by. It's kind of interesting whenever when I ink digitally. It's way different than when I'm using a pen, and a lot of that. See, I don't like that, but a lot of that has to do with I can be a little more of a perfectionist with the digital. Can't do that so much whenever you have the real pens. You tend to make a mistake. You have to kind of live with whatever you do. So. I need to get faster at this, that's for damn sure. There we go.
Now it's just me, alone in the dark.
There we are. I'm pretty happy with that. Looking pretty smooth. Straight lines are loads of fun. Ha! You can really tell when your hands are off. Ah, damn. There we go. What you been up to, Tank? I know you had some stuff going on there for a while, man. Haven't heard from you in a while, so I was hoping everything was okay with you. So just it's good to see you, good to hear from you, and hope everything's good now. Better zoom in on these eyes. Fill that in a little bit later. Whew, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I can't believe that. And I heard about that and I thought, that is super crazy. I hope to hear from you soon, so I knew what was going on. But I saw some things in the chats, but that was about it. So I'm glad that didn't happen. and seems like you're getting things back in order, man. So that's a good thing. I think I better change the song. I keep on forgetting that it just keeps playing over and over. Let's hear some other stuff. Boom. Let's hear this. Probably driving everybody crazy when that's going on. Get that right. This music you're hearing is my band Ugly Tongue. We went to a live stream place. It was an actual venue that hosts live streams, and we were able to play, and they would record, and this is off the board. This is what it sounds like in the board mix. So you're getting the raw deal right here. The raw, real deal. Cool, man. I'm glad to hear you're rebuilding the studio. I heard that got stolen, and it's good to know that you're rebuilding. It sucks to hear about anybody going through that thing, man. So I'm glad things are working out. Probably inking with my mouth open. Somebody's beating on the door for the room, and I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying to stream here.
Tear ourselves from the ground.
Ooh, that's cool, man. So, launching a digital comic for my web store real soon. 20 pages, only $1. My gosh, man. Yeah, let me know. I want to see it. So, I'll be excited to look for that. When's it launching, man? I'm going to have to mute my mic. People keep knocking on the door, so I don't know what's going on. Hang on a minute. Yes? I'm streaming. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on back there. Ooh, Halloween night. Very cool, man. Good to hear. That'll be great. I love to hear about that. It's always nice to hear when people have new projects coming out and things like that. So it's going to be fun to look for. So, you know, for us, Ballad of the Celestials is. We got prints done. We got pretty much the whole package done. We're just waiting to sign the books, and then they're going to be going out for fulfillment. So we're pretty much right on the verge. Odin's here too, man. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I hope I'm not still lagging. Do you guys see me lagging at all? I hope I'm not. So let me know if I am. And really, right now, I'm just trying to ink original character Meir from Ballad of the Celestials. Something I drew. I drew it a while back, actually, but I just got it ready for ink, so... Tank says he's got 10-issue series doing black and white digitally, and when and if it gains enough of a following, launch a crowdfund. That's cool, man. That's going to be really cool. I am excited to see it. Sounded good. Awesome. Thanks, man. This is kind of impromptu. I was... just doodling and messing around on my art table, so I thought I would just come over here and might as well just do a live stream and try to talk to people and see if I can hang out with some guys, see what's going on. I'm just kind of messing right now, all the artwork and everything. We haven't started book 2 yet, which I'm not sure if like when that's going to happen, so right now we're in a holding pattern, and we're trying to launch the first one before we start on anything in the second book. So that's where we're at right now. Good to see you. Yeah, Meir is seen on the CG Mega Collage. Heck yeah, love it. Still love that. Haven't seen that in a while. Has it grown? I know you're adding some characters, so it'd be great to see. There we go. Miss anything in the chat? Bringing it back. Inked Krishna Kid last night. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, this is my band, Odin. This is Ugly Tongue. You can find us on Bandcamp. Just look up Ugly Tongue. And this is called Winter's Close. This is all originals. We do most... Like when we record, we want all originals, so... we only do very few cover tunes. So, tell me if the music's too loud and you can't hear me very well. I'm not really sure. It's the first time I've really played it, so.
Sometimes it seems like the sun won't rise for days, and we make an ocean of the rain. We had to swim out so deep till there's nothing but waves, but that's just the blood in our veins.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna mess up.
Like it's tearing at
you're interested, man, yeah, this music. I think Rich writes really good lyrics. There's not a lot of artists out there, I think, that can write well, but I think Rich is one of them. He's the guy you hear singing right now. Cool. Yeah, I mean, to me, the cover band thing is it's okay. It's fun, but if you're serious about, doing your own music, it's just not where it's at. But thanks. I think he has a good voice for that too. It's just it fits what he does. And that's what I think is really cool. But yeah, original music's where it's at for me. I know that. I like the creative side of things, which is also why I'm doing my own comic. So let me try to play a different one for you now, because that one's already played through a couple times. This is a little different. We go a little folky sometimes, a little on the heavier side, a little bluesy. So this is just a little different right here.
Back getting to the yarn. I follow the sorrow like it's a blanket to keep me warm. I let it cover me up. I get lost in the swaddle.
I could probably do lasso tool and color this in quicker, but I kind of like filling it in. That's part of the therapeutic side for it whenever I ink. I enjoy doing that. Take the longer route, but it feels good. Ha! Mo showed up. Hey! Welcome, Mo. Thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks a lot. Just inking, talking, just hanging out, listening to some music. Oh, he had a little hiccup there with the lyrics. This is live, so. Oh, nice, man. That's really cool. You doing traditional? I like to do traditional too, although I don't use a brush. I just use pens. I probably need to get into the brush thing just to try it. I don't know if I trust myself enough to. I hope Ugly Tongue doesn't strike the channel for this. I know, me too. It'd be funny if they did, though. Although I wouldn't hold it against them if they did. Well, I got to figure out what I'm doing shading-wise with this. And this is where the inking gets interesting. I'm thinking the dark side is on this side of things. Cool here. But I don't want to add a ton of shade.
So this is all that smothered by your darkness. I cannot feel its heat. I hope that when you're laying in your grave, that you can hear the ugly tongue still cursing your name. You should bear the guilt, you should wear the shame. You should bear the weight of all that you gave.
Sorry, I'm not talking too much, guys. Try to get more going here in just a minute, but concentrating a little bit. I use brush pens, but there's a learning curve still. And by the way, this is really decent live recording. Thank you. Yeah, it was a place called, I'm trying to think. What was it called? I'll get the name for you and I'll find out. But those guys were really great. They had like an in-house guy. He was there all the time, and he just set up all the sound for everybody. And it's kind of crazy because he just knew how to dial it in. He had everything set up just the way they wanted it, and it was great. And it just fit our sound quickly. I couldn't believe it. So wait a minute, let me see here. Can't believe you're throwing Odin in the ugly tongue deep end here without at least showing him the trailer. I know, man. I know. You got to sink or swim, though, Mo. That's the way it is. Hey, Corey, thanks for coming in, man. Thanks. It's good to see you. It looks all right. Yeah, I'm trying to make it look better. It'll get there. Thor fan art? No, this is my character, Meir, from Ballad of the Celestials. So I'll zoom out so you can see kind of what's going on here. But it's a page I'm doing. It's not really a page, it's more of a character sheet. I just thought it'd be fun to do a big picture of Meir, just for fun. It's an advertisement for the new Avengers game for Switch. Thor's wife's boyfriend just gave him a Switch to celebrate his vasectomy. Oh, man. What would I do without you, Mo? I'll probably detail it here in a little bit. So he's got this chainmail up in here. And that's some of the hardest stuff to do to get textured right. So I'm going to hit that here. I'm going to pick the right size too. It's kind of weird because I've kind of figured out my own little trick to doing chainmail. And you can't detail every little thing. You have to give it some space and just let the digital pen kind of do its own thing. And just work with the tool, not against it. When you do that, it actually comes out, oop, hit the wrong button. It comes out really good. So get some thick and thin lines. It's got to look rough. It's got to look like it's actually, little bits of chain linked together. And what I do is try to get the outline put together first. And once that comes out, then I can change it, rough it around, make sure it's flowing right, and then go to the details. Sometimes going to a bigger brush actually helps me get the texture I want. You guys are going off on the chat now. I've got to catch up. So, yeah, Odin's been a working musician for years. You get thrown into the deep end by every other musician you meet. That's right. Chainmail ain't that hard. It's not. It's just I've seen a lot of different techniques, and it's just time consuming. That's all. Ugly Tongue did a concert on this channel, and to hype it up, Dirk made a really bad trailer, so I bring it up sometimes. Which wasn't a trailer at all, no. Hey, we're almost at 200, really? That's awesome. I hope so. That'd be great. If anyone hasn't subscribed, please do. Thank you, man. Yeah, I don't know if I ever put the chat or the trailer in there for him to get a hold of it. I did not leave evidence, Mo. You're correct. Well, and it wasn't billed as a trailer, by the way. Well, I guess I got to take that back. I said trailer at first, and then I had to back it up. It was actually meant to just be a little teaser that, hey, here's the date. Save the date. Mo took it as I was launching a mega campaign on Indiegogo for our live stream, but it really wasn't like that. I'm sure you guys want to hear something else now. I'll change the music again. I'll try to change it up a little bit, but I will run out of music eventually. I've only uploaded so many songs from the live stream, and then I had to upload a couple others, so it won't last the whole time. It's not the new and sad to say. I did. Show me the trailer. See what you did, Mo. I don't even have it ready. You guys are going to have to just not have the trailer tonight. Hey, this is Mo's favorite song. Dedicated just to Mo. You know which one it is, Mo, already? Wait. There it is. This is Mo's theme song. Updating. If you can pull the wool, then you pluck out our eyes. Anything just to have it all your way. The world's in your sights, yeah. Me too, Corey. I thought it would be cooler too, man. I refuse to give the people what they want. Well, right, we didn't play this during the live stream, but that's because we were trying to show off new music, and this was an old song from us. And Corey, this is my band, by the way, so if you didn't know, Mo always requests this all the time. It's his favorite. What can you say, man? Gotta do what you gotta do. I need to go up in size. Corey, I'd be curious to see how you do chainmail. Yeah, don't be brutal, Corey. Don't be brutal. Doesn't give any info on the plot. No, and I'm tied by that. Murph won't let me tell anything. So no, this is not Hootie and the Blowfish. This is Ugly Tongue. For those who want to know. The only thing that video was trying to accomplish, because it really wasn't a trailer, was just to give us save the date. Hey, here's the date, here's the scream. It was not a trailer. Mr. Von Stugel, thanks for coming in, man. Well, this is a weeb-free stream tonight, Mr. Von Stugel. That is for sure. Weeb-free. Oh boy. It does have a plot, right? Yes, it does have a plot, Corey. But for some reason, Murph won't let me talk about it. So I'm not going to. I'll let Murph do his thing, even though I might disagree with it. Just going to let him take it from there. Find some joy in the way, yeah. Don't be vicious. You know that's just too common these days. The humor came from you guys in the chat making fun of it. That's what it was. Save the date. So Jay, my band was doing a live stream. I had a little video to just say, hey, here's the date, played a little bit of music. I accidentally called it a trailer, and then everybody thought that it was going to be this great thing, and it really wasn't. So now I get made fun of relentlessly by Mo Biggs. But I don't think that's true. You're just a fool. So what do I think of the plot? Good, bad, She-Hulk-like? I think it's good. It's definitely not She-Hulk-like. The plot, it's a slow build, but we're getting there. That's what I'll say. I think it starts off with some action and stuff, so the book opens up good. But then it moves into some story building, and you don't give away anything. So you just have to get the book, and then we have to keep developing the story. What did Murph do to make you cancel the wedding? Oh, Murph's holding me back. I do know that. He doesn't want those spoilers. No spoilers. I'm getting like 2 lines in. Slow build. Thanks for the spoilers. See what I mean? I would just say the plot unfolds slowly, but it isn't slow itself. There's still action and things to grab a hold of. Oh wait, I missed that. Remember when 80s used Live as an example of a really hardcore band? I do remember that. It's pretty bad if this is Mo Biggs pulling punches. Murph is the proverbial ball and chain. It's true. Yep. There you go. Wait. Okay, this is this next song I'm going to play is going to be House of the Rising Sun. This is a cover. So this is one of the few covers we do, but we do it differently and we do it our way. Sounds like it plays it slow and then it speeds it up. I don't know what the hell's going on with this player, but I don't like it. I That's for damn sure. Like Babe Action or, well, Corey, no. Just good fighting action. Punch in the face. Got some blades out. People get cut. Good fun. Come along for the ride, man. I'm using a Huion to canvas Pro. Because I think it was like a 19 inch, if I'm correct. You guys like this song? It's a little more rocking for you. What's this? Jay, I'm not sure what you're saying, man. Orly? How do you find them? Talking about Huion? When I said Huion? I need to know what you're talking about. Jazzy Run Rudolph. Come on! You're gonna tell me you don't like this version of House of the Rising Sun? How can you not like it, bro? Yeah, there we go. Hope you guys liked that. Wait, let's go back up here. Make you guys listen to the first song again. What I'm hearing is most of you guys don't like my band. That's what I'm starting to hear. Mo just wants to make fun of it all the time. Man, where's the love? Where is the love? Oh shit. Just messed up. There we go. Here we go. Tablet, yeah. Do you like it? How's the pin feel? I love it. In fact, the screen on this feels like paper. So when you draw on it, it actually feels like you're drawing on paper. It even has that noise that it makes. So, well, Corey, we're not a cover band. And if you know, on my channel, we had Pete Cimetti come on here, and he even told us, "Don't be a cover band." I made a video about it. Don't be the cover band. Nobody wants to get in here and be the cover band. Doing fan art's great, but at some point, you got to do your own shit. There's nothing wrong with this version. It would sound great being played in a mall or at a cocktail party for Blockbuster executives. Damn, Mo, that was one of the deepest cuts you've given me. I miss Blockbuster, thanks. I really dug the first two songs. So what do you mean? Odin, you said that one got me. Do you mean House of the Rising Sun? Did you like it or not your flavor? Because I don't like the slow version of House of the Rising Sun anymore. I'm kind of sick of everybody doing it that way because it's been played that way for 60 years now. And it's getting kind of sick. It's time to change it. Plus, it's been in public domain for a very long time. And as long as you don't play the exact chords that the Animals played when they recorded the song, you can do your own version of it. So public domain's where it's at. I can tell Odin is just too shy to admit how much he really loved that cover. You know what though? I can take that shit, so I'm okay with it. You guys can tell me whatever you like or whatever you don't like. I'm all good with it. If you don't like it, it's cool. You don't have to. That's for sure.
Ain't got the will or the mind to open up this door. And I've fallen and wallowed and crawled across the floor. And though I may have seemed fulfilled, still I wanted more. And I'm calling and calling, but can't you hear my plea? I can't stand this.
So you're hearing mandolin right now in this song. That's our other lead singer that he just quit our band. He's doing his own solo stuff right now, but Ryan, and he's a good player too, man. We were blessed with two really good singers. So I think the next time I do a stream like this, I'm going to put up some stuff that's sung by him, and I think you guys will like it. You don't want to come across as a groupie or something. Well, Mo, you've already crossed that boundary, man. So what's going on? You're in groupie territory, that's for sure. I'll just say this. It makes me glad you guys aren't a cover band. Your originals aren't bad at all. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So, wait. Shit. I like it like I like at Mo Biggs. It's not the worst. Sounds like old people music. Damn, Corey. I think Corey needs kicked. Hey, Dean. Thanks for coming by, man. I hate it, but I listen to everything from Matthew Sweet to In Flames, so my tastes are varied. Nice. Good. My tastes are varied, too. This is, this is what I loaded up here. So, our band has, I think we do a lot of music, a lot of different styles of music. We don't just do one style. So you might hear some like folk stuff. You might hear more rock. You might get some alternative, like 90s alternative stuff. Might hear a little jazz there, Mo. I know you can't take it, but it's in there. I think we'd all like to see Matthew Sweet in Flames. Shit. I told you, Corey, people get cut. People get cut. So, I'm just glad I can share some music here. Too bad people like Corey, those youngins, man, they can't handle anything that's outside their era. It's terrible. You guys need to expand your tastes. Get some culture. Not IMO. You don't think it'd be an interesting tour, The Art and Times of J. Moran? It would be an interesting tour. When I watched Maiden about a week and a half ago, they had Bruce Dickinson had flames on his arms. He had like torches that could come out and he could shoot flames out of them. It was pretty badass. So maybe Matthew Sweet could go with them and get in front of the flames. No, I don't hate Matthew Sweet. I barely know who he is because I don't listen to him. So no hate towards Matthew Sweet.
like the sun won't rise for days, and we make an ocean of the rain. We had to swim out so deep till there's nothing but waves, but that's just the blood in our veins. Sit as tall as you will, stay as small as the
Not loving that.
weeds. Say you're
Gotta back out of
not
that shit.
human, but still feel the needs. I can feel it tearing at you, just like it's tearing at me. I can still feel the secrets that you keep.
Not sure if I'm even happy with that one. It's not looking bad overall, though.
Love you. We love you. No matter what you do.
Most shows are small clubs these days. Now, if them playing an all acoustic, which they have from time to time, I think that'd be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, Murph can do rap parts. I would take a bow. I bet my bro Clayton would love this music. He really likes old music like Frank Sinatra, I think. Frank Sinatra's great, man. He was a legend for a reason. Corey, this is nothing like Sinatra. Ugly Tongue are more like Bill Haley in the comments. Damn, though. Damn. Frank Sinatra, you say? Judging by this music, you must be as old as my dad. Well, how old am I? How old do you guys guess I am? That's what I want to know. I would really like to know that. I'm going to stop playing the music now because you guys have heard it through like several times. So, how old do you think I am, Dean? You don't know Bill Haley in the comments. Holy shit. They are old, Corey, but damn, man. Did you ever see Happy Days or anything like that? You think I'm 50? Well, you're close. I'm 48. So going on 49. You're 75. Holy shit, man. Slow down. 75, that's crazy. No, I'm 48. Going on 49. And I don't mind how old I am. I don't give a shit. I still rock. I'm going to rock forever till I can't rock no more. That's the way it'll be. I'll be playing music till I die or can't move my fingers or whatever. So until I can't lift the drumstick anymore, that's the way it'll be. Just like drawing comics. I'll be drawing comics until I can't do it anymore. And hopefully you guys will too. I know some of you are out there doing it too. And that's the thing. I hope we all do it till we die. That's the way to live. Which is why I really love doing original music too, because I'm more in that creative spirit. I can't just sit back and watch what everybody else has done. I've got to put my part in there too. Bill Haley died before I was two. Damn. I know they're old. I feel like drumming doesn't look that hard to do. It's not bad, Corey. Once you learn how to do it, it becomes pretty easy. It's more of, it depends on the rhythms you play and the music you're playing and how fast, things like that. It's about getting your muscles to relax enough so you're not playing tense all the time. Kind of like whenever you draw, you got to be able to draw with, your fingers, your hand loose enough so you're not cramping up. It's the same kind of thing. But it is easy once you get a hold of it. Keep on rocking in the home. Wait, keep on rocking in the home for retired living. That's not fair. Drumming can be very tiring. It just takes the least talent out of the instruments in the band. No, hell no. Hell no. You're wrong, Mo. Some would argue the bass is actually easier to play. I don't think any instrument is that easy. I think if you really put effort into it, no instrument is that easy. Some of them can start off easy, but you can play very intricate things with every instrument. So, yeah, of course you do. Of course you do, Corey. I chalk that up to you being too young. And you're not a musician, so you don't know. I used to teach drum lessons for a while, and it was fun. Except a lot of kids, man, they wanted to take the easy route. They didn't want to learn how to play correctly, and they would give up or they would not practice. All those things. It was very frustrating. And I usually tried to let them play the music they wanted to play, so I'd let them pick it, and then we would go from there. But even if I did that, they didn't get into it that much. So it just depended on the kid. I only had a couple kids that actually like hung with it, got to you know get better at playing, and then they stuck it out. And now one of the guys is actually still in a band to this day. So I mean, bass players are pretty useless. Sure, there are exceptions, but for the most part, bass players are the weakest link. Damn, man. See, I don't agree with that either. You listen to the right music, the bass is where it's all at. And I bet you don't even know some of the music you listen to, the bass is more important than you think. If there were no bass players, who would the drummers hang out with? And that is true. Dean thought it was funny. Catering, Mo, catering. Oh my gosh. I I mean, I just love music, so it's hard for me to have a lot of bias because I just love the way most instruments sound, and I wish I could play more than the drums, but I can. I mean, I can play a little bit of like piano and things like that, but once you know some of the the way instruments work and the way chords and things like that work, you can pick up a lot of things. So it's not that hard all the time. It's just it depends on what you're willing to spend the time and learn. It's just like drawing. If you don't want to take the time and learn it, it's it's going to go nowhere for you. But I believe everybody can learn to draw. So in fact, I use music a lot of times whenever I'm talking in the chats here because I feel like it goes hand in hand a lot just because it's art and the way that the music world works with um, just creativity and bands and things like that. I'm like, there's so many parallels to what's happening in the music industry and comic industry. A lot of it's the same, especially whenever you're talking about things like NFTs and stuff like that. Music is going that way, and it's sad to see it. Sad to see great art forms die off or change to the point where they're almost died off. If you want to work your way up from drums, you have to do it one step at a time. Take up the tambourine and advance from there. Theremin, you got any top players bands with a theremin? I heard Jack White. I was just talking to a guy today that Jack White actually has, or at least he did have, a guy in his band playing a theremin. I thought that was an interesting thing. You don't see many guys that'll do that live, but he's one of those dudes that he's very original, and he sets his own pace. So I have a lot of respect for the guys like that. They're not catering to what's popular. They don't give a shit. They do what they know is good. Hmm. Sorry about that. I've heard 2-year-olds can play the piano. Yeah, anybody can hit a key there, Corey. But not many guys can play and play well. I dated a baker once, gained like 20 pounds. No shit. I would too, man. Do not recommend. I would agree with you. You'd be feeding your ass donuts every day. Same rules apply. But she got stuff all the time. Go figure. I'm telling you. I mean, it would be fun. It would be fun to have all the goodies and everything, but whew, it'd be terrible. I'd never get up out of my seat. Once you gain that weight, you're not coming back. Not unless you're willing to give up the relationship, I guess. So it seems like there's a lot of good things going on right now. A lot of neat projects coming out that you know, getting ready to launch or launched, and they're being pretty successful. Some of the first time creators, I'm seeing a lot of those guys hitting like the 10,000 range. I thought that was pretty badass. I don't know what you guys think about it, but I thought it was pretty cool. Um, is Aquila there yet? Have they made the 10,000 range yet? I thought they were close. If they haven't, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys can tell me. Nah, Ginger Baker will punch you in the face, man. That dude is like, or he did, he would before he died. He he was the drummer for Cream. If you guys don't know that, and if you don't know what that is, then he was the drummer with Eric Clapton before Eric Clapton took off on his own. And Ginger Baker was a great drummer. Always wanted to be a jazz drummer, and he was awesome, but he was a hell of a dude. He was a mean ass son of a bitch, and he would punch people if they got too close to him. He had a camera. They did a documentary on him, and he punched the cameraman, and it was pretty funny. So you guys have to check that out if you guys can watch it. They cook gingers, and I thought they were just casting them in. Yeah, no, they're not only not casting them in movies, but yeah, now they're baking gingers. Nah, Ginger Baker was one of Dirk's fellow drummers. Let's just say that once Dirk came on the scene, the band was called Cream for a reason. Oh shit, dude. That was a great band, by the way. Mo. I hope you share an opinion on that, or at least have an idea about it. Um, they were a great band. I bet Odin knows something about that. Maybe not. I do feel like I need to do like classes for people on music. It's like I could teach music history. I wouldn't even need a degree. I could just go in there and teach that shit right now. And Everything you do now to teach, you have to have a degree, though. So, which I think is bullshit. There we go. He's getting there. What do you guys think so far? Ice cream? Wait. Laugh out loud. I thought it said ice cream. Laugh out loud. Cream is a weird name. It is, but that's friggin' hippies, man, from the '60s. Cash rules everything around me. Punch people like soy rage punch. I mean, like, don't get in his face. He will kick your ass. Punch. No messing around. You say the wrong thing in front of him, that dude would just cold cock you in the face. You could also teach comics, School of COC. Yeah, that's true. That'd be great, man. Wouldn't that be cool if we had a bunch of people like us teaching people how to make comics? That'd be friggin' awesome. Seriously, though, I think as a drummer, Dirk would be the perfect music teacher. I think I'd do a good job. You don't need to have a degree, just put it up on Skillshare. Clayton does it for his drawing tutorials. That's a good idea. I thought about that. I have thought about that. You know, since they say those who can't do teach. Yeah, but I do. I do, and I do. So there you go, Mo. Did Dirk just say Ginger would cock you in the face? Oh my gosh. You guys are young. All right. Yeah. Yeah, Clayton's got some great stuff up on there. I've seen some of it. It's been good. Seen some of it on Facebook. So that's really nice. Thing is, I'm trying to make comic books, not teach. So maybe once I get a few comics out there, maybe I will teach. It'd be awesome. I'd like to teach people anatomy. I've been seeing some terrible anatomy out there. People need to learn some more before they try to get in there and just go for it. Proportions matter. And it's terrible to watch some of the stuff that I'm seeing out there. I know we're not supposed to criticize, but some people need to know that it's just not working. And I almost feel like it's our duty to say something, help those guys out. You guys are going to tell me I'm full of shit again, probably. But, oh, here. Sadly, there's no anime drawing tutorial for Mo on there. Is it terrible to watch me? Is this terrible, Dean? I hope it's not terrible, man. I mean, if you guys don't like it, but yeah, I agree. Criticizing is very important. And, you know, I need people to talk to me, tell me, look, hey, man, that looks like shit. If you think it looks like shit, tell me. And I think you need to learn to develop an eye to catch when your shit looks like shit. And that way you can not put it out there for the masses to consume. And then that way you're being honest with yourself. I had all this stuff kind of drawn out. That's why this is a little bit easier to ink tonight. But There we go. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to get some details in there here a little bit later, but I want to get a lot of it fleshed out. So, and I'm not the fastest at this, that's for sure. Who needs an anime drawing tutorial? Just use a regular tutorial, but forget how to draw faces or hair and make eyes be the size of grapefruits. Oh shit. Yeah, there are a lot of people trying to put out books that are 5 to 10 away from having the skills to do so. Yeah, I mean, I know there's times I'm not going to say my art's like fantastic. I just know, you know, my proportions are good and you can see what it is. It's I don't think my anatomy's off. So even if the art isn't like the best art you've ever seen, I think there's solid foundational things in there that you need to have. And I think people don't make sure they have that before they put it out there. Thanks, Corey. We're trying, okay? Why you got to be so harsh? I know. I'm an asshole like that. I got to do it. Oops, 5 to 10 years. Yeah. Do we understand you, mate? Is that what you meant? Do we understand you, mate? Just wanted to nail it home. Ginger always praised Dirk's anatomy. Whoa, thank you. That's what I got to say. Bring it on, Ginger. That's what I got to say. At least you're not tracing it. Yeah, man. I mean, well, when I ink, I'm inking my own stuff, but I kind of have an idea of what I want for my own line weights. So, normally I ink my own stuff, but that's because I ink it like I want it drawn. I think it's easy to ink your own stuff. When you're inking other people's things, I think that's where it becomes a little more difficult. You have to choose line weight and choose the aesthetic. That's a different thing. Which I don't call myself an inker or anything like that. Um, I just mainly want to do pencils. So, uh, but I don't know. A lot of people aren't using inks anymore. They're going straight, from pencils straight to color. So a lot of people are foregoing inks altogether. So I don't know if it's much to worry about anymore. I'm not specifically talking about anyone here, but I've seen some crowdfunders that just make me shake my head. Yeah, and now the crowdfunders for crowdfunding for me, just to speak from where I come from, I do think it's difficult to get the hang of as far as finding what perks to give and um, kind of how to play the game, so to speak. I think that's the tough side. And that's because it comes down to selling and hooking people and getting them to want to buy your product. But, and with a guy like Murph, that's really hard to do when you can't give away spoilers. I've seen some too, Jay. And that's true. I respect the grind for sure. Yeah. I mean, that's why lately I've just been trying to draw. If I'm inking, it's still a form of drawing. It's me getting my art out there, and I'm having fun with it. And that's what this is. This is more of a fun page. I don't know. Maybe I'll turn it into something more serious, turn it into a scene or something like that. But for now, this is just really something that I like this drawing, and I kind of want to see it inked, see what it looks like finished, and go from there. That's one thing I want, when I crowdfund the next time, I really want to get a better grasp on what, I don't know, I guess that's asking for secret sauce. But um, it's, I want our crowdfunding campaign, I guess a campaign, I want it to be stronger. I want it to be more enticing for people than the last one. That last one, it was our first one we've ever done, so we kept it kind of light and simple, which I think is a good way to go for the first time out. But the next time, there were things I wish we could have done, and a lot of people said, "I wouldn't do it the first time you went out there." And I'm like, "Well, okay, then we'll hold off." So I'm hoping we get to amp it up a little bit the next time out. what you've been saying spot on. A lot of artists just start rendering long before they even have the basics. Yeah, I mean, um, well, if I was like Corey, I'd just add babes to it. Yes, but but yeah, the truth is, I've seen a lot of people just throwing out there, but they like musculature of the legs. So when you look at these legs here, I didn't detail him a lot because he's wearing his armor and everything, so you don't need a lot of detail there. But the way the muscles work in the leg, people don't get that down before they draw it. And I'll just show you what they end up drawing. They end up drawing like these circles like this, you know, and they just draw a leg like this, and then they put a kneecap in, you know, and it's really weird. And I don't understand why they draw legs like this, and or they just put this V on the top and then try to bring it around. And I'm like, that's not solid musculature. It's weird, and it's something that I think people need to work on more. And I'm not saying I have it down. Legs are very hard to get, especially in proportion. But if you're going to put it out there, you got to spend the time on it. Just like drawing hands, drawing it. There are parts of the anatomy, man, that are a real pain in the ass. But get some time on it. Spend some time drawing them out. I like them thick. Heck yeah, man. Well, for Meir, it is thick because he is more of a big build. We have guys on the team for Ballad of the Celestials that are thin, but Meir has been like wearing armor and wearing like he's been in a lot of battles and he's been fighting for a long time. So he's a thick boy now. He thickened up. He's got the musculature. Been carrying that weight. So when I was first learning anatomy, I'd remove all the cross hatching and extra lines from other artists' work to see if the anatomy holds up. That's why I do things the way I do. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good way to learn. Um, when I started drawing, that's what I did too. I mean, you kind of figure out the underlying shape of it all and go, why does the leg look like this? Does it really do that whenever it's bent this way or going, if I'm going to punch a guy, why does it look like that? And you copy what you like. That's how you learn. And same thing with drumming. When I sat down, when our band first started out, we were a true garage band, and we just sat in the garage and we learned to play what we liked. We listened. I sat down in the garage with headphones on, and I played to my favorite records until I could keep a beat, keep up with the whole thing, play all the fills, and then eventually you grow and you get better, and then you're doing other things. So, and then you're doing it on your own. If you're hiding poor anatomy with access detail, it's still poor anatomy. Yeah, it's truly that way. Rarely does, Jay. They use it to hide mistakes. Yeah, right. See a lot of people praising bad art just because it's detailed. I've seen that a lot too. I think that's an interesting comment because it's partially why I brought up the comment a few minutes ago, was because I'm seeing a lot of art out there that it's over rendered, and just because you render something a lot doesn't make it great. I'd rather see simple lines and something that looks very finished and good looking instead of over rendered. And I think that comes from like people watching Ethan Van Sciver, like he puts a lot of damn detail in there and it's great, but he knows how to balance it. He knows how to make the eye go where it needs to go for the panel. He draws your eye to the right spots. And so there's contrast, there's depth, there's there's proportion, and then layout of the panel to make your eye go in the right spot. And he's got it down, man. He knows that shit to a T. And there's people who have not perfected those little nuances of making the comic before they jump out there. And It's true. I'm seeing a lot of over detailed things get high praise. I mean, it's fine. People like what they like, but sometimes I'm shaking my head going, or scratching my head going, what the hell is this all about? Like, are they serious here? Now, I will tell you, I do like to, um, I don't know, what would you say? Just encourage and support friends and people that I get to know in here and stuff. So I'm not always going to be real hard on them unless I see something that's glaring and I'll be like, hey, did you know this was doing that? But for the most part, I'm not going to be real hard on them, especially openly. But if anybody ever asks me for a critique and they want like they know something's off and they're going, man, I just need somebody to tell me what's going on here, I would definitely help them out. I don't feel bad about doing that kind of stuff, and I think we ought to do it more. It goes back to us, um, support. That's part of the supporting, you know, being honest with each other and helping each other out. I love Ethan Spaghetti Hair as much as the next guy. I know, man, he does an awesome job, but that guy's got several years behind him, and he's been able to build his skill to that level. You don't get that overnight, not unless you're a wonder kind. And there's only a few of those around. Dirk wants to pass on his knowledge the way someone taught him about a type of musician who needs less talent than drummers. Oh, damn it, Mo. You're going to make me play some Neil Peart in here, and then you'll hate me. I do think there's a beginner, intermediate level of artist that does think more detail means better, though. Yeah, and you know what? It is good to do the detail because they will get better over time. It's just that, if they're not putting those fundamentals in there, then their details are always going to be off. They're always going to have something weird going on with them. Somebody needs to come in and help them and set it right and show them, hey, this is, it could be stronger this way. Um, try it this way. I don't know what it is. I almost think some people are just afraid to hear any critiques. And I don't ever think any of that should be done openly in front of people. I think it's something that, should definitely be something that's off camera, behind the scenes. Um, and that person has some dignity, man. You'd leave them with dignity. You don't have to tear them apart. Just, you just got to tell them where they're wrong, where the thing's wrong, and it's fine. I'm impressed how Ethan goes from super loose blue roughs to detailed inks. Yeah, it's crazy, but that's honing that skill, man. He's got those skills honed into a science. As an artist, do you find it difficult to judge your own work because of your artistic ego? What are you trying to say, Dean? No, I don't feel like I have a hard time judging mine. I can tell when something's wrong. Sometimes it's weird though because people have reactions to my art that they'll say it's not as good or they think, oh, it's okay, and I'm thinking, damn, I thought this was awesome, and I'm thinking it's great. So sometimes I'm just not in the same wavelength as other people, but I can usually take criticism pretty well. It's Peart, by the way, not Pert. It's not the shampoo Pert. It's Neil Peart is an amazing drummer. Really goes to show it doesn't matter how good the drummer is, the band can still be lame. Damn, Mo. I'm going to kick you. I have to kick you out. There's a confidence to his approach that I appreciate. Yeah, that's for sure. I can never see my mistakes until I go back to look at older work. Yeah, so anatomy, I'll catch myself on anatomy and I'll think, man, that looks awesome. And then I'll come back the next day and I'll go, ooh, that's not really good right there. So sometimes it takes me removing myself from it, and then I'll see it better. So you're right, that time. But Dean, that's also if you're looking at older work, that's your growth. So you're seeing, you know, that's because you've gotten better at something, and then you see it right away, and you go, "Ooh, yeah, that's not good anymore." No way, roast me, but you better make sure you can do it better than I can. Yeah, for sure. I think personally for me, I'm the toughest judge of my own work. Yeah, I mean, I'm a pretty hard critic of myself. I think most of us are hard critics on ourselves. I mean, we want if you want your art to be good, you're going to be hard on yourself. That's just the way it is. You're going to push yourself a little bit. And I think to actually get the balls up to actually go out there and draw and put your work out there in front of everybody, um, that takes some balls, dude. That takes effort, and for you to want to do that, you're putting it on the line. You're putting everything out there on the line for reviews, for everything, and it is what it is at that point. Once you get out there, you're out there. There's no pulling it back at that point. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm curious to what that's going to feel like once people start seeing the work. I think once you stop learning, it's over, and if you think you know it all, you stop trying to improve. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I going back to that. You better roast me better than I can myself. I'm not good at roasting myself, but I can take it pretty well. I mean, I don't know. And I guess it depends. I guess that depends too. I've taken it pretty rough on a couple times when people have tore my stuff apart, but that's because I thought it was better than what it was, and I think I just needed to go back and look again and go, maybe you're right. Ginger taught Dirk how to get his balls up. Hell yeah, man. Can take critique, huh? Well, I think your perspective looks way off, and those balloon legs. That's also a very basic belt. Corey, damn, man. Okay, well, I'm just going to disagree with you. That's all, Corey. You think my perspective's way off? I want to know what you think about that. Why is my perspective off? He's kind of coming around with a swing, like he's swinging at the hips. So he's got his legs based wide, and he's going to come at some guys with a nice full swing of that axe. And I was trying to get some weight onto this knee up in here. I probably need to drop that knee down a little further, but I feel like he's been swinging the axe. I feel like he's turning at the hips. So I don't know. Tell me what you think after that. But as far as the balloon legs, no, I don't agree with you. It's bullshit, Corey. He's going to come at some guys, all right. Gosh darn. I was just joking because there's no background to show perspective. Yeah, it's true. I mean, yeah, I know that. And I got to drop that knee down. I didn't put anything in back air because this is just meant to be a character thing for fun. So it's not meant to be a finished panel yet. But I might drop him into a scene sometime. So if I do that, that'll be fun. Be cool. I don't have a lot of art with Meir in his finished armor. I have stuff with him in his other outfit, but this is the cooler outfit, and so I wanted to do a little bit more action with him. Plus, the design work of this is my original design for Meir. And I think that's another thing is designing characters is a lot of fun. It's probably one of my most favorite things to do. It's hard, but it's fun to do. But I'm also pretty proud of this design. So, oops. And it's mainly because I don't think you see anything like this. Um, yeah, winged helmets maybe, but in fantasy, you don't see a lot of designed armor. Um, oh, geez. But real crit, one eye looks higher than the other. Okay, I'll take a look at that. Try to adjust it. So I don't think that'll be a hard fix at all. Um, of a Nordic background, yeah, trace it like Bancroft does. Yeah, no, I really don't like to trace. That's one thing you won't find me doing. If I trace anything, it's my own work, and it's just to transfer something from one drawing to the next so that it comes out the same way that I want it. Other than that, I will rarely do any tracing. One eye looks higher than the other. Really? I'm still trying to see what you're talking about, Corey, so help me out. See, I'm thinking that his head's turned, so you got the one eye smaller than the other, and it's down a little bit because it's angled. Um, I don't know. Help me out. Am I off? Flip the image. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you. Forgot I could do that. Ooh. Yeah, give me a funny thing because I had it. Okay. I don't know, man. I'm still not seeing it. Although this right here makes it seem like that, but if you take that, like if I was to draw that over just to connect that so you can see where the eye is, does it look higher now? Because I'm seeing, let me draw a white line maybe. If I connect the eyes over like that, it looks straight across to me. Tilt your head to the right and you'll see it instantly. I don't see it still. The left eye is too high. Okay. How to ruin an artist's day, flipping the image. Yeah. But you know what though? I actually I like being able to do that, man. I mean, I'm not bothered with that at all. So you guys think the left eye is too high. Oops. Hang on. So you guys are saying, hang on, let me get a different color so we can see what's going on. You got, I got it on lines. Let me get this over here. Get this here. You guys are saying this eye is too high? Hmm. Is that the eye you guys are saying? Because I will try to fix it here. I want to fix it. I feel like now, if you're talking about the eye hole, it like this, like I get that seems like it's too high, and that makes sense to me. But if you're saying the actual eye is high, then that's not making sense to me. So I'll just fill it in like that. Is that a little better? Drawing it over, is that seems to be a little better. You guys, oh, sorry. It could be the shape of the eye holes in the helmet that makes it look off more too. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I see it now. I do see some of it. So I probably need to be a little sharper on the eye. Like make it come down more like that. And I think it would be more even. So I get what you're saying there. Took a minute, but now I think I see it. I hope that's what you mean. I'm going to try to make it deeper. Huh, it's got to think. Go back into white here. Yeah, that's not working. Just forget I said anything. No, man, this is good. I want it right. Run. Hey, there's exactly one eye space between the eyes. Well, you're not seeing the full width of the eye because it's in shadow. So you're only getting to see about 2/3 of the eye. So that's going to be something that isn't going to fix, but I do get where the points of the mask, I tried to make them more even, and I think it's better now. Is it at least better? I did try to make it better. See, I listened, even if I didn't fully agree with it, with the bubble leg shit. See, by flipping it back, what happens here? I could probably adjust them a little bit more, but I think it's better. Yeah. I can probably. Ooh, I keep on hitting the wrong things here. Yeah, I think I could adjust it a little bit more. I will do that. Thanks, Corey. I appreciate it, even if it did take some time. Um, shit. Okay, that's what I wanted. Try to do this lasso tool. I don't use the lasso tool very much. I'm not a big digital person, so this is all still very new to me, and so I'm learning the tools as I go. I'm better at just sitting down and using the already made tools, like just the ink, like the pen or the pencil. Not bad, not bad. All right. Can at least get some of these drawn in. Oh, shit. See what that looks like. Yeah, it's not bad. Needs a little bit of help, but it's getting there. Just use the eraser. Damn! Damn, Corey. Well, if the edges of the mouth run up equally on both sides, his mouth is either too far to the left of his face or his eye on the right side is too far to the right, if you get me. Okay. I'll go back in and try to line them up. No, I'll walk away. It's all good, man. That's what I mean. I'm open to that kind of stuff. That's why I'm like, it's all right. I'm okay if you guys tell me that stuff. It doesn't bother me. I check it. I'm gonna look at it. If I don't see it, I'm not gonna change it though. I'm gonna wait. But I see what you mean. You probably want the mouth to come a little more forward, is what you're thinking. Is that looking better? I think that's pretty close. Seems closer. Funny thing is about that stuff, I don't measure my heads out or anything like that. Like a lot of times I'm just going for it. I'll work on the details later, but I do feel like sometimes um, I could probably spend a little more time, measuring it out or trying to make it more exact, but I don't. And sometimes I don't think that's a bad thing. It's just kind of the way I work. But I know people do their stuff a little differently. So, did I lose everybody already? Anyway, I enjoyed this time. This was a lot of fun for me. I thank you guys for coming in here and hanging out. Um, I'm probably going to be calling it a night now, though, because I know my wife's going to be having to go to bed, and I'm going to have to get up for work in the morning for sure, which doesn't sound like too much fun. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in here. Thank you for hanging out with me. And it was always good fun. I love when you guys get in here and we have a great time in the chat. So um, I'll be posting some more stuff here and there. Hopefully, Murph and and I are able to do some more streams where he's not feeling bad anymore, but he's still going through it. So, um, but once he and I get this book signed, we're going to get our signed books out to everybody. I just got the last prints or the prints that we're handing out to everybody. Got those tonight. So that concludes everything for our package for Ballad of the Celestials. And all we have to do is ship them to Critical Blast so he can get them out to all of our backers. And it's just about there. So I would say probably Monday, I'm looking to ship them out to Critical Blast. I want the all the books signed by that time frame. And it'll be in everybody's hands. And then we'll kick out the digital files to everybody that got the PDFs. And then we're in business. So, you guys, thank you so much for coming on. And I will catch you guys on Tuesday with Murph on Murph and Dirk Duke It Out. And it'll be 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If you guys know anybody that needs to sub to the channel, send them our way. And we will see you guys soon. Oh, Jim Cox is in here, man. I'm sorry. I totally missed you. I was drawing and totally missed you. Thanks for coming in here, though. And thank you, Jay. Yeah, I think everything's going to go smooth. We only have a few things to do, and we're going to be done. And it feels really good to get to that point. We can't even think of book 2 until we're to that point. And once we get all the books fulfilled, then it's planning for the future and figuring out where we're going next. Now that we got this first one under our belt, we're going to be sitting down and trying to figure out where do we go from here. So and hopefully that won't take us too long to do, and we'll get working on the next one. So thank you, guys. I will see you on Tuesday. Catch me on Twitter and like and subscribe. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Bye.